First quarter, a lot of times it's a battle quarter, it's a fill-out quarter. Second quarter is where you try to make more of a statement. And the third quarter is where you try to separate yourselves. And if it don't work, then you try it in the fourth. But, the third quarter has been our quarter.
Dwayne, LeBron found a couple of cuts. It's moving with it. How comfortable with that as time goes on in terms of the way they play off of each other?
Yeah. You look at us now, they look at us in the Boston game around the year. We didn't know what each other was thinking. Now we kind of, on the same page. And, us not being able to play together is not a conversation anymore. So I think we do a good job of playing off each other. Like I said earlier, and playing when each other's not on the floor, we do a good job of being aggressive as well. So, this is what we envisioned, and it's starting to come true.
Dwayne, what's your response to Eric being named Coach of the Month in December?
I predicted that.
That's true.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I said he will. You recall that, right?
I remember.
Okay.
Really?
All right. Yeah.
When we were 99, you said it's true.
Yeah. But it's great. It's great for him. He did a great job of helping us, really keep our mental, stay in this thing, and he kept continue to preach, defense for this team and togetherness. So he did a great job of leading us in the month of December.
Does it mean more to get 30 and 30 when it's in the flow, when it's not just one guy? I mean, LeBron certainly had his moments, you had your moments, but just to show that you're not disrupting the flow and everything. I mean, is that the ultimate goal there on the 30s?
That's the ultimate goal. I think our teammates know, and we both understand that, over our career we've been pretty good scorers. We've been guys who averaged 30 before. But, we don't want to just be an ISO game at all times. There's going to be opportunities like Brian had it going. We gave him the ball. I got it going in the second quarter. I got the ball. But, you want to do it in the float offense, within the scheme of what we're trying to do. And I think we did that tonight. So even though we both shot 20-plus shots, we shot a high percentage. And we still moved the ball around. And, our teammates got good shots and other opportunities.
I know they say this, you just play your game and the statistics will come. But did you know you were close to 30 at that point? Did you even have any idea?
When?
Like late in the game, because after he got his.
I knew I was in the high 20s.
Yeah.
Because I had a pretty, like I said, I had a pretty good second quarter. So coming out, I knew I scored, a couple buckets in the third. So I knew I was in the high 20s, but I didn't know exactly where I was at until Brian said it at the end of the game when he was on the bench. That he said I got the quietest 30 ever. So I told him, well, he got the loudest 38. So it's hard for my 30 to be loud when his was loud.
So after LeBron's reverse dunk, he shot a look over at Jordan. Is there some kind of rivalry between?
Rivalry?
Yeah.
No, it's impossible. That's MJ. At the end of the day, that's the guy that we all grew up emulating. Wanting to be like as a basketball player. And you don't look through praise through man, but you like for MJ to give you that little face that he gives, like that wasn't that bad. So that's all the conversation I'm having about Nike and I'm Brent Jordan.
you mean the rivalry is impossible just because they don't play at the same time?
Yes.
Or is it something else?
No, it's that.
Okay.
All right, folks.
Can you talk about when you substitute how, teams don't have an answer when LeBron gets his rest, you go off scoring wise. Again, when you come out, he does like that, where the teams just don't have an answer for that.
Well, that was the plan, to be able to have, constant attack at all times and be able to have, different guys, and not just me and LeBron, Chris as well, to be able to have those guys to help lead the group of guys we have on the court, but also to be able to get their own shots, their own points, etc. So that was ideal.